Welcome to your weekly reading. Let me share the information with you. We first of all have the Tower, followed by the Empress. So those are the two tarot cards. We have an Angel Answer card, and that's trust. And then we've got something else that I'll bring in a moment. Let's begin with the Tower card. This is a very powerful energy. This is an energy that says something in your life, in your world, will be almost like dismantled because, and this is really important, because it does not serve you anymore, because it's not matching who you are becoming. You know, it's a vibrational match. This structure that you have, and it could be in any aspect of your life, whether it's your working life, it's a relationship, maybe it's a lifestyle choice, whatever it is, you're done with it. It's not who you truly are, and it's certainly not who you are becoming. As you step more into your brilliance and magnificence, as you shine your light more, this structure is old. It's a mismatch. So in terms of the universe and how it deals with these, the only way we can bring the new structure to you is to dismantle the old, get rid of it, say goodbye to it, and then we can start afresh and build a new beginning or a new journey or path or whatever it is. So the Tower talks about this. It's about taking down the old so that you can clear the decks and you can build afresh. Build something that's more fitting for who you are now and who you are becoming. Now this picture I don't actually think is very helpful because it's quite negative. You've got flames coming out of it. There's another card that I sometimes use, another deck, and it's got all light coming out of it, and that represents it a little bit more. It's a little bit more truthful, I would say, from my point of view, because you've got all of this light. I mean, you can say fire, energy, passion inside of you. But if you keep it hidden, locked in the old structure, it can't get out. It can't express itself. And so this fire, this energy, this passion, this light is inside of you and yearning to get out of these old limitations, these old patterns, these old structures. So that's what this is all about. Now, the only time that people have problem with the Tower energy is if they are fighting it. They're fighting their transformation. They're fighting their awakening. They are fighting with the new that's trying to come in. They're holding desperately to the old, and I am not going to let it go, whether it's a relationship or a habit or a place that you live or a job or whatever it is. Really, in order for you to move on and expand and grow and reach different heights, you have to let go of the old. This is what the Tower is all about. So my advice is, if you have something this week where it comes out of the blue and you think, oh my gosh, this feels like it's meant to be. It was always meant to collapse because it doesn't serve you anymore. So that you can be set free, you can be liberated, and so that you can walk into your future and shine your light and share your passion. But this is what the Tower card is all about. I want to bring this in, the trust. This is really, oh gosh, I know it's easier said than done. I get it, guys. I'm the same. I have moments where things come in and it almost like shakes or rocks your world. And this is what this does. What it's trying to do, it's shaking down the old stuff. It's saying, look, you don't need that, Estelle. And you're clinging on to it. No, I don't take it away from me yet. Trust in yourself to get through this. Trust that this is what's meant to happen. You are meant to let go of the old so that you can be born, into this new way of being. Trust that it is in line with your highest good. And I know sometimes it doesn't feel that way, but there's a big element of trust here. I need to bring in this other message they gave to me as I was preparing for this reading. And it's a quote I'm sure some of you have read it before, but you have to remember you were born to do this work, and also you were born for these times. Now, these times are very much Tower energy type times. The last few years and the next few years will be Tower energy, where we are going through an incredible transformation. It's almost like we're changing from the caterpillar to the butterfly. And sometimes we're fine with it. Sometimes we're on board and we're like, yes, this is it. This is incredible. This is amazing. I love it. I love transforming. Other times we're like, oh my word, what's going on? I don't like it. It's uncomfortable. It's going too fast. I'm not ready. You know, all of that sort of stuff. You have to remember that your soul chose this life for a reason. Your soul chose these times for a reason. It knows exactly what it is doing. So you have to remember and trust yourself and trust the universe, trust the bigger plan, that you were born to do this. You were born to do this, and you were also born for these times. Now let's just go on to the Empress card, because the Empress, she is the epitome of everything we have just talked about. She is totally aligned to her earthly body, but also her higher self and that higher one energy, one consciousness, infinite intelligence, God, whatever you want to call it. She's totally aligned. She knows who she is. She knows that she's a soul down here in this lifetime playing a game, having some fun, exploring the contrast, exploring the, duality and the opposites. And she knows that. She also knows what sort of talents and gifts she's come into this world with, and she shares them openly and is rewarded magnificently for them. She is in the flow. She is the epitome of someone who knows who she is and knows also how to play the fun game that we're having down here as well. She is in the flow. She is connected. She's connected to Mother Earth. She's connected to the elements. She's connected to the game. She's connected to the divine. So she just, I love her energy. I just love it. And as a result, she has an incredible life, because she doesn't take it too seriously and she lets things come and go. She's a master at the law of attraction and all the other laws of this universe and this game that we've got going on down here, and she just glides through life. So yeah, maybe we could take a leaf out of the Empress's book here. But she's also about creativity and alignment. That's very, very important this week. If you feel you're being rocked by the Tower energy, you're not trusting yourself, you're doubting yourself, get back into alignment. Who are you? Connect with that. Connect with your heart and soul. Connect with your higher self, your angels and guides. And that usually brings you back. Take a universal perspective. Sometimes with the Tower, what will happen is if we go into fear, it's very easy to go down into the detail and the negative and, oh, look at that, and we go into the ego. When we take a universal perspective, we go right up and we look at the whole thing from almost like a big picture view. And she's good at that. She's just got that. She's right up there, but she can dive into the detail when she needs to. She's just lovely. So she's about creation, she's about fertility, she's about abundance, she's about the law of attraction. So if you're having a wobble, just get back into her energy. And just to finish off, just to wrap up, just remember, guys, your soul knows exactly what it's doing. You were born for these times. I really hope it's a great week. Thank you so much for watching.